Hello everybody and welcome back to Eagle Rising. It is a momentous occasion, my friends. So, we are about to siege Fardume Castle. I have worked in between, waited for war, and when Rome got the excuse, we came with one swift strike. I am about to take Fardume Castle. Regea is about to take Rougion. And those two places being taken at the same time means that would be it for the SWEB. And it has been a long, hard road of fighting the SWEB from the beginning of this. But here we are. At the end of Marius's life goal. And it is glorious. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing great. Sorry, I felt like I had to put a bit of atmosphere to how I was saying everything then. Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well. And this is going to be the final episode where the SWEB will be here, providing Regea can actually take that castle. She has an army of 1,200 herself. So yeah, so together we should have no problems taking the SWEB out here, unless they for some reason make peace and it completely ruins my monologue for another time. Here we go. Right, let's not have a travesty happen and we end up losing influence and the whole army starts falling apart. That would be rather awkward. Okay, right, I'm not going to wait for the walls to go down. We are doing this old-fashioned style, siege towers and battering rams. Probably the last fight we're going to have with the SWEB now. Yeah, so, you know, guys, if you've been watching from the beginning, you'll know how important this is, defeating the SWEB, doing this. It means quite a bit. It has been a hard-fought, long campaign, but we took all of the SWEB's territory and killed some lords. We have done many things. Yeah. It has been crazy. It has been absolutely insane, actually, I would call it. Wait, what? I don't know why it keeps mixing up the formations a little bit. It's really strange. Okay, that's a bit more even keel. Yeah, so, you know, guys, if you have liked the series up to this point, please like the video. It goes a long way to help me get the video a bit more reach. And thank you so much for the support through the series since the beginning. You know, you guys have been watching a lot and the viewership has remained fairly consistent. So I've got nothing but to say thank you. And, you know, for those of you who are not subscribed to the channel yet and you've been watching this series up to this point the entire time, you know, please consider subscribing. It'd be an honor to be worthy of your subscription. And, yeah, let's get on with this battle, shall we? No one's assigned to units right now, but I don't really care. I'll let it auto-assign them. Up in the cold north, Marius has wearing his fur shoulders. Look at this, the beautiful red of Rome coming in to take the Sweb out one final time. Marius. Excited at the thought of finally being done with the Sweb. And Marius wants to be the one helping pushing the final battering ram to put down the Sweb once and for all. Be awkward if we get taken out before we even get to the gate, wouldn't it? By a random archer. They're trying, they're throwing javelins actually, and they're landing very close. And I don't like it. Ooh! You can see them coming from a mile away. Wow! There is like millimeters away from me they're missing. They got some good throws on them, I'm gonna tell you that much. Wow, okay. This is actually scary how accurate they are, and the closer we get, I'm getting a little bit concerned here. That looks like one of our companions, I think, behind us. It could just be a Praetorian guard, but that reminds me of someone, and I can't remember who it is. There we go. Our javelins coming in now, and also our catapult supporting us. The might of Marius's army, you know, pushing in. Look at this, a wall of red pushing on the castle. The might of Rome finally coming to make the Sweb pay. For all those years, if you remember, for those of you who will recall, at the beginning of this war, it was actually the Sweb who came down and they took much of Rome. They tried to push into Rome and our territory and take our places, and we were losing at the beginning. They took a lot of our settlements and killed a lot of our people. And this is what happens when you anger Rome. This is the price you pay. Heave! Hell yeah. Let's do this. We have a lot of people on these walls ready to go in. Almost there. There it is. With me, men. Ooh, there's an archer there. I'm gonna go here, see if that makes a difference. Yeah, there you go. That's what you get. Oh, they're throwing javelins through the holes. I didn't even know they could do that. Oh wow, that's really dangerous. There we go, man. Come on. Everyone's getting to get stuck here, which is a bit unfortunate. Come on! Give me one good last fight. We're through. They have a lot of archers everywhere. We need to be really careful here. Right, I need to march up to these walls because these archers up on the walls are going to do a lot of damage, I think. Oh, it bounced. Oh, it dodged his head.
Everyone run!
Line him up. Line him up. Nice, they're cleared out the walls now. I mean, that's it. They tried, as always, they put up a fight, but it's never enough. Look at them being slaughtered down there like cattle. We lost 4 men. 4 men versus their, you know, 400 and something. Take the rest of them prisoners. Take the rest of their loot. Show mercy. So guys, also you'll notice I still have the diplomacy mod disabled. It's purely because the game feels a bit more like, for a YouTube series anyway, the game feels a little bit more interactive in terms of there's more wars going on and armies are a bit more intuitive. People are actually creating armies and actually doing things, whereas in the diplomacy mod I really felt like I got a feeling it's either something with the diplomacy mod in this map or it's the diplomacy mod in this mod, because I think it causes like an issue where armies don't get created, no one moves around, no one does anything, no one declares war on each other, and it was really strange because we were only getting declared war on the SWEB. Which I understand in diplomacy there's functions that stop you from declaring war with other people if you're friends with them and stuff, but I'm not friends with any of the other factions. Maybe Regea is, who knows, but again, that's just like, it's a bit more fun and interactive when you got all these different factions declaring war on you, and it can be frustrating at the same time. Like, diplomacy paced it out and made it feel more like a realistic simulator, whereas in vanilla, like the way it's supposed to go, it's just a bit more for the fun of it, I think, which I think is what it's all about at the end of the day. Rougion, how is this going? Okay, we've actually still got a lot of lords on this island, so we need to try and get them and defeat them at this stage. Yes, I will accept eligibility. Alright, everyone's voting for me. Happy days. You know what? I need a wife. Like, I need a wife in this game because I need to create some sons and whatnot. I mean, they're going to try and take Fardume back, right? Surely. I'm going to disband the army. Maybe they'll catch all of these lords out here. Oh, right, this is... Oh, it's because they broke apart. Hey, look. The Sweb are no more, officially. It's just their lords roaming now. Like lone birds through the sky with no flock to accompany them. Regea wants it, so we'll give it to Regea. Satros, man, you're getting old. Man's looking old over there.
Oi, sorry, I don't think I know you.
Whoa, he looks so cool. Lycanius of the Old Guard. I mean, they're at war with us. And who's this? The Iberian Mercenaries. So see, these are mercenary factions. I mean, we'll fight them.
On my command! Footmen, advance! Moment closing!
I think it might be high time Marius starts riding a horse. I mean, he's now like such... I mean, we can say like Marius in his younger years as a general. Like, he was a very, obviously filled with like vigor and was an extremely good soldier leading on the front line and everything. But he's no longer like Centurion or Pilus Prior or anything like that, you know? He's now a general. I feel like that's someone who sits on a horse and commands from a distance and leads the, like, helps lead the cavalry in a way, you know, in like with the more elite Praetorian guards and all. That feels more appropriate to me. So he's leading from horseback. I think we might have to do that. And also it's another skill for him to like level up so we can get more levels also. Well, they didn't last long, but that was to be expected. Two lost. You know, for a second there, for some reason, I thought, I absolutely believed for like a millisecond that the entire globe had declared war on us. That is genuinely what I thought had happened when I saw all those go to war symbols come up. But I think it's high time, Marius, we return home and take some well-earned rest after all that has happened. The Iberian mercenaries have made peace. Okay, well, we've lost one then. How are we looking on clan tier? So we're halfway to clan tier 5, which is great. We'll just ransom all the prisoners. I don't really care for the mercenary lord to put him in chains or anything like that. Man, what a successful campaign, though, against the Sweb. Like, it literally just led to, like, the demise of the Sweb fully. Which is actually, like, I shouldn't be, like, championing genocide, but, I mean, it wasn't genocide. It was just probably colonization more than anything. Let's take these guys. But, like, we've incorporated them into our empire now, essentially. Like, we can look at it that way. Yeah, take that prisoner, if you wish. Marcus Aurelius is out there. There is nothing I can really do now. We're not at war with anyone, so... Speaking of which... So, Rome supports 100% fighting a war with whoever, actually. It's 100% with everyone, pretty much. Except minus a few people. Very interested to see, like, we could continue going north to fight the Sami. That would be interesting, I feel, but we have this beast knocking on our door as well. Like, they're literally about to wipe out this Roman faction here, which a Roman faction wiping out another Roman faction is no small feat. These are our biggest rivals. And then we've got the Dacians down in the southeast. And then we've got the Byzantines. I'm gonna go home first and sort of count my stock, make sure my castles are being, you know, built up. That is probably the most important thing on the list next. So I will be back when something of interest happens. One thing that occurred to me. I wonder. Oh, wait, what? I don't have the Raven function anymore, purely because I disabled the diplomacy mod, so I can't do that anymore. Roger's over here somewhere. I'm gonna see if she still wants to do marriage, because we need to create some sons who are gonna carry on the wealth of the Marius family now. The Maximus family, sorry. She's probably going to be moved by this point. Okay, so I would like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage. I'm offering my own hand for Ira. Ira is the daughter of Regea, one of the 3 claimants to the imperial throne, and the slain Emperor Arenikos. Oh, that's from Bannerlord lore. At one point, her father appeared to be grooming her as his heir, but though she took well to military campaigns, she also displayed a wild side unbecoming of imperial dignity. Carousing in taverns and with other young aristocrats, and even appearing in the arenas as a gladiator. She is Regea's heir apparent, but her mother makes no secret of wishing to find her a responsible consort to ensure the continuity of the dynasty. Very good. We shall do this. I think Regea can say, like, I've been looking for someone to and you know finally, and it would be a good reward for you after all you've done against the Sweb. You have saved you saved the Empire in its greatest time of need. Marius Maximus is... now a married man. What? Nepotism. This is part of the nepotism mod. So I haven't had a chance to use. So when you have a wife and you have a family, more options come up. Let Maximus rule Imperium Romanum for the family. I'm not going to do that because I don't think, you know, Marius is a humble general. He's not like out for power of leading Rome or anything. If that becomes like, if that gets given to us, then Marius would take up the call. But I don't think he's seeking to become the leader of Rome. He just wants to lead Rome to glory in the best way he can, which is him as a general. So yeah, okay, we're now married. Look at that. That's crazy. Alright, great. That's awesome. Oh, look at this. The other Roman Empire fell. Provincia Romana Galliae. That's not good. So now that means it's just blue and red. It's like a blue and red series all over again. Or red and blue, I can't remember which way it was around. But they look like they have more, about even territory with us. But I tell you what, blood is going to be shed because the Romans are a lot tougher than the Sweb to fight in battle. So it will be very bloody and very brutal fighting these guys on the open field and in sieges because they're going to just have way better armor. I mean, they're Romans at the end of the day. They're just as equipped as us, just as skilled as us. They have the same units as us. So it is going to all come down to troop quality and tactics at that point. Kind of crazy to think that we're going to be going to war with someone else probably fairly soon. But it's funny, even though I've disabled the diplomacy mod, I'm abstaining. Even though we've disabled the diplomacy mod, we still haven't declared war on anyone but the Sweb, which is quite funny. It's like the game knew there was a storyline going on and it had to see it to the end. But again, it's a 100% chance of us declaring war. Everyone's in support of a new war. So once that happens, it's going to be very interesting. But I'm going to let the Empire have some breathing time. And sort of recovery. Everyone gets their troop levels back up. Everyone sort of sorts themselves out in the meantime. And like we can all build up our settlements. We can all build up our armies back to normal. Enjoy a bit of peacetime. And then I guess we'll be going back out. Right, Ira. Come to Neapoli and we shall spend some time together and also hopefully we can make some babies. And look at that, I just saw a notification, it's just disappeared. You've just learned Ira is with child. So we'll need to come up with a name for our child. It'll be something Maximus. So yeah, maybe come up with some names. It'll be, she might give birth actually before the end of this episode. And in that case, I'll have to come up with something. But, yeah. Okay, guys. So, I have actually been sat here thinking for a little bit, right? And I'm thinking, do we need to continue this series? So, I know what he's thinking. What the hell? Like, didn't see this one coming. So, I'm going to leave it in your hands now, actually. It's going to be a bit of a shorter episode, but it's going to be a bit more of a precise one because it was all about finishing off the Sweb, right? So, what do we want to do at this point? So, we can either go to war again, continue the fight against the Roman Empire next door to us, the Carthaginians south of us, the Dacians on the right of us, the Sami to the north of us. We have lots of options in terms of going to war, absolutely. But this series was very much focused on the Sweb, dealing with them, and we have now accomplished our goal within about 11 parts. And it's a bit more of a short but more precise and concise Bannerlord playthrough of, you know, a story of Marius rising through the ranks, becoming a general, and finishing off his enemy since he was just started as a soldier. It'd be a good, like, finishing point for the series. So, should we continue the fight, or should we end the series here and then move on to something new? It's up to you. We have lots of opportunity still. I mean, there's so much war to be had, so much stuff, and in the future we could do easily another Eagle Rising playthrough playing as a different faction. just to mix it up, and so we're not doing the same thing over and over again. So yeah, tell me what you guys think, actually. And if you like this video, if you've liked this series up to this point, please like it. It would be amazing. So much help, and you guys' support have been incredible. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd be honored to have your subscription. It really would mean a lot. Yeah, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.